So this is, ooh, it's wet, slime. This galaxy slime, and okay, this is so random, but, I got it from my aunt. It's not just for me, it was for, like, the adults. The adults. Ooh. Ooh. Like, wait. It's wet, it has a wet consistency, but it doesn't come really off on your hands. And it jiggles. Wait a second. Ew, it's on me! Oh! Well, it does come on you sometimes. Boop, boop. Bless this. Look. Lit. Hey guys, finally! I'm back. I don't know why I said finally, but this little vlog thing is just gonna be me talking about some dreams I had and random other stuff in my sketchbook. I've been trying to draw more in it. My goal for 2019 is to at least finish one. I think I bet I'll finish more than one, but just trying to finish this one I have right now. So that's what I've been doing. I've been pasting a lot of like pictures and stuff in my sketchbook so it can be more creative, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying, and I'm trying to add like cool bold colors to almost every page so it'll be more interesting. I feel like I just used that word, but I don't know. Hey guys, I've just been trying to draw more in my sketchbook recently, trying to make it cool and podgy kind of thing. Kind of. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I feel like I'm not creative enough. If that's even the right word. I'm not like, wow, look at all that detail. I really like a lot of detailed kind of artworks, but I never do that. So I'm trying to, well, I want to do that. Maybe in 2019, maybe that'll be my New Year's resolution, huh? But I doubt it. I want to bring along my sketchbook more when I go out. So if I get like a receipt, I can put it in here. But I need to use my other purse because my purse right now barely fits. My pencil pouch is too big. It's too big, supposedly, because it won't let my purse close. Yeah. I have so much of the sketchbook left to fill up. I have this much. That's a lot. Like, for these YouTube videos, I feel like in my head, I think, oh, you can just pop out videos like that. But things take time, Sydney. Things take time. Sketchbooks, just creating a sketchbook takes time. This is how much I've gotten through. And it's only really thick like that because I added pages, you know, so we'll see how this goes. So this plant was in this pot, but then I drowned it because I got this plant from my sister, and I thought, oh, she forgets to water her plants, and so I literally almost killed it. Like, the leaves used to be upright, and now they're all flat. And it's sad, and it looks red in the middle, and I'm pretty sure that's not normal because this leaf, it's so weak. So my friend, I I didn't call my friend. I asked my friend Freddie to help me because I don't know what I'm doing. And he told me all this stuff. And I'm like, thanks, bro. You're the best. So now I'm just letting the poor aloe plant just sit in the sun to, like, dry out all the water. And just, you'll be fine, buddy. You'll be fine. Ooh, hello. Can't even see me. But it's the same day. I went shopping for a while at Target. And I got some washi tape for my sketchbook. It's like this white sparkly washi tape. And now I'm home. Wow. Didn't even eat dinner and it's already 6:10. Don't mind my family downstairs if you can hear them. Yes, okay. So, unboxing of this tape. Some tape, I've had this green tape that doesn't want to stick. And it's kind of annoying. Ooh, so nice. Now let's see. Let's test it out in my sketchbook. Okay. Whoa. Will it actually tear? Oh, it teared very nice. Let's just put it, I don't know where to put it. But it's so pretty. Do you see that? Nice. I don't know where to put it. Ah! No, I'm just gonna put right here. Very nice. Bro, I just love this tape. What? And it tears so nice. And it's kind of see-through, as you can see right there. Yeah. Oh, so nice. So nice. Oh! So I'll be drawing just a little character, person, girl, just for funsies. It's a little doodle. And I'll be using Posca pens, just a ballpoint pen, and a mechanical pencil, and a Sharpie marker kind of thing. Oh, and I'm using Trader Joe's paper bag. I will be talking about one of the dreams, or two of the dreams I've had recently. They're pretty interesting, and well, they gave me the heebie-jeebies. How about that? Like, they weren't good dreams, but anyway, let's see. Let's talk about the first one. So in this dream, it's kind of based around my house and my neighborhood, and kind of around my school. Well, the first little part of the dream, I'm at school, and somehow, for some reason, there's like this criminal serial killer person that our school locked up in a room because let's not put him in a jail because he's safer here, that kind of thing. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, why are you keeping a serial killer at school? Anyway, but he's locked in this room, and then this girl at school, this student, just comes over to that door and unlocks it. I'm like, what? And so this criminal is on the loose and just set free from this girl, and I'm just like, why? It didn't make sense. Fast forward to I'm at my house, and in like behind our house is more houses, and then, behind our house is a cul-de-sac. And in that cul-de-sac there was a serial killer terrorist person named, but the funny thing is that serial killer is actually a real person, but is not a serial killer. It's the rock star Bournes, goes by the name Bournes, look it up. And the whole time, well, there was a few scenes, it's like a movie, the few scenes of him singing this song, and I don't even remember what the song is, don't think it was real, but he was singing the song as he's like slicing people and like torturing people, and I'm just like, what? And this is all happening behind my house in like the cul-de-sac, and so it's kind of mayhem, and I'm freaking out. And so later, I guess I'm like upstairs in my room, and I look outside and I see people getting shot, and there's a lot of shooting in that cul-de-sac, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we gotta get out of here. So I go downstairs, and someone kicks down the front door, and it's like SWAT or somebody, and they start fumigating the house with like this green fumes everywhere, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And so I was wondering where my cats were. I'm like, oh my gosh, where are the cats? Because cats are my main priority, guys. Like, Dale and Sasha are my babies. And so I'm running downstairs, and then the people that are fumigating the house were like, oh my gosh, we gotta stop. There's people here. And I'm like, what is that? What? Okay. And so fast forward again to like another scene where I'm in the car with my dad, and I'm in the back seat, and my mom is standing on the sidewalk, because we were outside when, standing on the sidewalk, and she was just like laughing and dancing around like nothing was happening, and that she was losing her mind almost. It was just like la 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 la, that kind of thing, and she's just standing on the sidewalk, and I'm like, what, do you not know what's going on? Like, there's crazy people that could potentially kill us, but So then I'm calling out to her, and I'm like, Mom, come on, get in the car. Where's Dale and Sasha? Because it's like, oh, I guess I left that up to her because I don't get the cats myself. Haha. And so I'm like, Mom, come on, what are you doing? Yelling at her out the window. And she's just still dancing and singing. And I'm like, what is happening? And so my dad starts driving. He starts the car and he starts driving away. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And I'm like, literally like, oh my gosh, Mom, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going on. And as we're like turning left out of like the neighborhood, I literally say out loud, Dad, stop. I literally yell it. But as I yelled it outside in my room. I was sleeping, and that yelling, that I literally yelled, Dad, stop, and it woke me up. Like, it was bonkers. And then I woke up and I was like, wow, if there was someone, in the future, I hope this won't happen. Let's just say that. But throughout the whole dream, there was this feeling of like heaviness and like fear, and the whole scene, like the whole, what's the word? Feeling. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it just felt bad. Like, and then when I woke up, I thought, would I have this feeling if something like that actually happened? Like, I know there's a lot of terrorists out in, like the Middle East area, and it's just kind of scary. I'm like, would I feel this way if that happened? And I'm a very paranoid person, so yeah, it's great. It's great. So the next dream I had was also based around my house. It's like the literal house I'm sitting in right now. It was based around that. So there was a lot of like millennials and like Gen Xers in my front yard having a party for some reason. Don't know why. And I'm just in the center of like, in the front yard and dancing by myself. All alone, but then there's a ton of people like surrounding me, and they're just standing there. I'm like, what's the point? I'm just dancing by myself. Anyway, and so there's like a coordinator that takes all the people in the backyard except for me to teach them this game. And I guess it's like, it was almost like if I was playing tag and I was it. So I was supposed to tag people, but we weren't playing tag per se. And so she takes them all in the backyard, and then I go in the backyard, and the game I had no idea what the rules of the game were. I just came in the backyard and I guess I started playing. And I said something to someone, and I guess I gave away something because that person was like, oh my gosh, she gave it away. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. No one told me the rules. And then the coordinator lady was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Great. And so then she teaches me the instructions. And it was supposedly if one person did a movement and then everyone else emulated, is that the word? Did like copy the movement, I have to tag the person who figure out who started the first movement and tag them with my foot. And so it wasn't fast because you have to like use one foot and like tag them, and it was just weird. And so, and there wasn't like a circle or anything. And the backyard wasn't even my backyard. There was like 4 walls, like front, side, and then left, right and left, and back. And it was just like, okay, and so I'm like tagging people, and I don't even know who's it, and I'm just tagging people because I'm like, oh, maybe I'm tagging the right person. I don't even know what I'm doing, that kind of thing. And then I come to the left side of the wall, and there's this glass door, and I open the door, and there's the beach, and like the ocean, like the waves just right there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. And there's a puppy, a brown puppy, don't know what kind of dog it was, but it was in the water, and I was like getting swept away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, a puppy. And so I'm like running out to get this puppy, and I saved the puppy. It was so cute. It was so cute. I can't believe it. It was just adorable. Anyway, and so I come back through those doors, the glass doors, and on those doors was this little, I could totally draw this. It was a little black bean looking thing that like got longer, and then it sprouted like legs, and it was like a beetle, but then it kept getting bigger and like morphing into like a giant spider, a giant black spider. And then there's 5 black spiders, giant black spiders on this glass door, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have a phobia of spiders. So this dream was pretty nasty. And then my dad was here, and he was trying to go through the glass doors for some reason. I'm like, what? Look at, there's spiders over there. Oh my gosh, you can't go through it. Can't you see? Look at them. And it was just confusing because at another point, the dream, there was like 2 stores, and one of them was a bank, and they didn't pay their like, the monthly payment thing. I don't even know, like, rent. They didn't pay their rent. And so they had to split up the store, and it just didn't make sense. And then I'm going down this hall, and then there's like a ton of glass windows, and you look up, and there's tan, like crab looking spiders, but they're actually spiders, and there's so many legs, and they're big as like a hula hoop, like a big hula hoop. They're like that big. And they're just all on the ceiling, like just down this hall. There's a boom, 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 like crab spider thingies, and it was horrifying. And the whole time I'm walking down that hall, I'm like screaming and just like, like ducking. It was so messed up. Like, I have a lot of dreams about spiders. But luckily this dream wasn't as bad as the previous, because there wasn't a feeling of like fear and was this what it's gonna feel like, because it wasn't as realistic, luckily. So yeah, that was a few of my dreams recently. I had a dream last night, but I totally forgot, but I just know it was bad, but meh. Also, it's not pertaining to the dream, but I'm taking psychology, and so I guess at some point we're going to talk about dreams and stuff, and I'm gonna have a fun time deciphering my dreams. But I don't know, like, what causes these dreams. I need to really, like, keep a food tracker. Like, what am I eating this day? And, like, figure this out, because they're messed up. Also, just sleeping. My sleeping pattern is just so weird, because sometimes I would just wake up for no reason at, like, 3 a.m., and I'm just like, yay, this is the best time to wake up, friends. The best time. And I have, like, a phobia of the nighttime. Like, I hate darkness just in general. Like, if it was sunny and if the sun was out all the time, I would take it. Really, I would. Because nothing good happens at night, really. Nothing good. another dream I had. It was kind of a long while ago, maybe earlier this year, but still very clear in my mind because it was just so simple and so gross. So it's, let's see, it's a background. It's a black background. Okay, picture that. And then picture a spider and a wasp that are all white, just attacking each other and go all in front of your face, just right in front of your eyeballs. That's all you're seeing, just white, black, and the white is the spider and the wasp just trying to kill each other, and that's it. That's the whole dream, okay? And so another dream I had was, maybe it was real, really don't know, but I don't know. I doubt it was real because I woke up, but I think I had a dream that a spider was like hanging from my ceiling, just right in front of my eyes again, but it was like in my room. And it was just in front of my face, and I was like, oh, and then I woke up, or whatever. And another dream I had, there was like, I guess there was a spider in my bed because I like turned over and I thought I saw a spider. That I literally woke up and I jumped out of bed and I was like just standing like in my room, just staring at my bed like, what, is there a spider there? And I just stood there for like 5 minutes just like, was that real? I don't think that was real, but I don't really want to, I don't know. And then I just got back into bed. Too many dreams about spiders. Too many dreams. It's funny because I remember, I think my grandma told me that, oh, you can only have black and white dreams or something. But recently when she was here and I was explaining my dream about like the terrace that was in the cul-de-sac of my neighborhood and the blah 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 and the green fumes and stuff, the fumigating my house, it was green. I clearly remember that. And then the other dream where there's a brown puppy. Literally, it was a brown puppy. Some things just, it just points out. But it's funny because, black and white or grayscale, that was the kind of what the spider dream was with like the spider and the wasp. So that's interesting. Also, my sleep pattern is weird because I think multiple times I've just hit the wall because I was trying to, in my dream or something, I was trying to hit something because for my sleeping, I just like, my pillow is near the window most of the time. That's where it's supposed to be. That's like how the bed is, their head's near the window, but I sometimes flip that my pillow's at my feet, and so then I sleep, reversed. So I like literally slammed my elbow on like the wall because I guess I was too close to the wall and it was just too complicated. It hurt. It was just weird. Have any of you had really wacky dreams? Please comment down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your interesting, weird dreams. Because I feel like I don't want to be the one left out. My life is pretty uneventful, and those dreams are probably like the most eventful thing that's happened. So, well, that's all for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.